So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10 is a powerful and comforting verse that reminds us of God's faithfulness and strength in the midst of our fears and anxieties. The verse reads, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." At first glance, this verse may seem simple, but it is actually packed with layers of meaning and encouragement. Let's break it down piece by piece. First, God tells us not to fear because He is with us. This is a theme that is repeated throughout the Bible. The idea that God is always present with His people, even in the darkest of times. When we face difficult situations or uncertain futures, we can take comfort in the fact that God is right there beside us, ready to guide and protect us. Next, God tells us not to be dismayed. This means we should not be discouraged or overwhelmed by the challenges we face. Again, this can be difficult advice to follow, especially when life throws us unexpected curveballs. But God promises that we do not have to face these challenges alone. He is our God, and He will give us the strength and courage we need to persevere. And how does God give us strength and help? He says that He will uphold us with His righteous right hand. This image is meant to convey the idea of God's power and protection. In ancient times, the right hand was considered the stronger and more dominant hand. So to say that God will uphold us with His righteous right hand is to say that He will use His strength and power to keep us safe and secure. So what can we take away from this verse? First, we can be comforted by the fact that God is always with us, even in the darkest of times. Second, we can trust that God will give us the strength and courage we need to face whatever challenges come our way. And finally, we can have confidence in God's power and protection, knowing that He will always uphold us with His righteous right hand. It's worth noting that this verse is not a promise that we will never face difficult times, or that everything will always be easy. In fact, the context of this verse is a series of prophecies in which God warns His people about the trials and hardships they will face in the future. But even in the midst of those trials, God promises to be with His people and to give them the strength they need to endure. So, how can we apply this verse to our lives today? If you're going through a difficult time, whether it's a health crisis, financial struggles, relationship problems, or anything else, I encourage you to take heart in these words from Isaiah. Remember that God is with you, and that He is your God. Trust in His strength and His promises, and know that He will uphold you with His righteous right hand. And if you're not currently facing any major challenges, I encourage you to store up these words in your heart, so that you'll be prepared when difficulties do come. By meditating on this verse and other passages like it, you can build a deep well of faith and hope that will sustain you through whatever trials come your way. In conclusion, Isaiah 41:10 is a powerful reminder of God's faithfulness and strength in the midst of our fears and anxieties. May you be comforted and encouraged by these words, and may they inspire you to trust in God's power and protection, no matter what challenges you may face.